just finished 1.5 months, so this is not the official movie yet. It was made by a student of the University of Zagreb, but it shows how active this year were the cities of Zagreb and Rijeka, with 5,500 participants, 1,500 volunteers, coming from 40 countries out of 400 universities, representing almost 900 university teams. The Croatian cities were for sure the most active cities in Europe this summer. But before I will explain you more about the European University Games, I will take this opportunity also to explain you something about the organization I represent. Today, I'm the Secretary General of European University Sport Association, and our association is not so old. It was born in 1999 in Vienna, at that time by 25-member association. Today we have 45 member countries, and we are also associated member of the International University Sports Federation, that is FISU, who organizes summer and winter universiade. Our legal seat is in Zurich, and the secretariat is in Ljubljana, in Slovenia. What we organize, beside the games that you saw, we also organize every second year the European University Championships and various other sport events like cups, trophies, and patronage. We also became active on the educational field, with organizing several conferences, conventions, and seminars, and we are involved in many of projects, either governed and run by ourselves or together with the partner organizations. Some words about the ELSA structure: the General Assembly, the Executive Committee. Why the Executive Committee is the body that decides who is the next organizer of the ELSA Games and all the events that we attribute. Then we have auditors, honorary members, commissions, and the secretariat. Of course, our partner organizations are our member organizations coming from 45 member association. One of the important partners, if not the most important partner, is FISU, the International University Sport Association. We have recently signed also agreement with the European Commission, and the European Games in Rotterdam in 2014 were the first project founded from the Erasmus Plus program. The European Commission granted to this project €500,000. Then we also partner with the other organization that you can see on the screen, Fair Play Movement, Paralympic Committee, IPS Europe, and various sport organizations. Germany and the National University Sports Federation from Germany, ADH, has been since beginning a very active part and important in our organization. The first president came from Germany, Mr. Enno Haus. He was the president from 1999 to 2005, and afterwards honorary president. Germany had also auditor, board member, and treasurer, Mr. Olaf Tabor, from the years 2005 to 2015, and also several commission members support the work of our federation. One of the commission members is also present here. Mr. Jörg Forster is a technical delegate for volleyball since last 10 years, and he is giving his best to support the development of European university sport, especially in volleyball. ADH is also one of the most active ELSA countries in terms of participation. I believe the Secretary General that is behind can explain you the numbers in details, but this year in Zagreb more than 350 students took part, almost 400 in the games in Rijeka and Zagreb. We have also organized several European University Championships here in Germany, the last one last year in Hanover in rowing, and in 2009 the European University Championship in volleyball was organized in Hamburg. What is our philosophy of the events that we organize? The difference between ELSA and the other sport federations and International University Sports Association as well is that we organize the events for the university teams. So not the national teams compete on our championships and the games, but the university teams. We found that this is the advantage because we have more and more universities who would like to be present on our events, to show themselves, to promote themselves during the events, and this is also the result of the games this year in Rijeka, where almost 400 universities participated. But our event is not just an event when the students come, take medal, or compete and go home, but we also try to introduce to students various social, cultural, and educational activities. During the events, we have also a very rich volunteer program, and we have included this year for the first time, also as a part of our games, also the sports for students with disabilities. The sports that we organize are on the screen. We started in 2001 with 2 sports, and today we are happy to say that we organize the championships in 20 different sports around Europe. Here is the number of participants that shows what I was explaining before, that the interest of the universities to participate on our events is increasing year by year. In 2015, on the championships, we had almost 4,000 participants coming from 600 universities and 40 member countries. For those who are interested, this is the program for next year. We also have a brochure for you. And if your university or university team from your country would like to participate, it first must qualify to the National University Championships held here in Germany. Then educational events. The first time organized in 2015, we started to organize ELSA conference with participation of over 200 participants. This was very successful. We organized various seminars for our bidding cities to learn how they can bid for our events. Then we organized conventions, workshops, and different projects. Some of the projects are listed here. We are most happy that we have, like I mentioned before, very successful volunteer program this year. Through ELSA program, almost 200 participants from all over Europe took part also on the games in Zagreb and Rijeka. We run the internship program. We help those countries who cannot afford to come to the competitions with our development fund and the sources from there. We have the ELSA exhibition. We are very active on the field of fair play, for which we were awarded with the Order of Merit from the European Fair Play Movement last year. And our student commission also ran the photo competition. The partnership projects I mentioned before, we have several projects together with our partner organizations that are supported by the European Commission as well, and here are some of them that we take part in. The last one that is taking place this week is the European Week of Sport, where we organize several activities on the universities around Europe. So this is about who we are and what we do, and now I will come back to the games, the organization of which third edition was held this year in Zagreb and Rijeka. We have decided to offer to our students and member federations something new in 2011, when we said that we'd like to have a concept where we would put all the sports that we organized as a championships together at one place at the same time, and this we would do every second year. So the games are held every second year, and for the start we had 8 compulsory sports. We add also 4 optional sports that then the organizer can choose from the list that is here, and every organizer has also a chance to present 1 or 2 new sports on the program as a demonstrative sports. On screen you see the previous organizers and also the organizers of the events that were already attributed. So the first games were organized in Spain, in Cordoba. Below Cordoba you see the 2 cities that also were interested to host the games but were not successful in the bidding. So Cordoba in 2 years after, it was Rotterdam who hosted the games, this year Zagreb and Rijeka. Then in 2 years it will be in Coimbra in Portugal, and in 2020 just attributed, the games will be held in Belgrade. And here are some numbers that show how the number of sports, participants, universities and teams has enlarged during the last 3 events. The bidding for the 2022 and 2024 is still not open yet. For 2022, we think to open it, and it must be confirmed by the Executive Committee on January 2017. And the call will be sent to our member federation, in the case of Germany, to ADH. And then all the interested cities or the regions or the countries are invited to take place on the seminar that we will organize in Coimbra in April, together with ELSA conference, where we will show all the minimum requirements, the conditions on how to hold the games in 2020 for all those cities who would like to organize it. Then in October is the deadline for the letter of intention and payment of the bidding fee, and in February 2018 the bids needs to be submitted. The evaluation visits to the candidate cities will take place in March 2018, and then in April in Madrid we will have the presentation of the bids in front of the General Assembly, and then the city will be chosen who will host the event in 2022. We spoke this morning a lot about money and the big figures that are connected with organization with the big sport events. We have several fees that are connected with the ELSA games. It's the bidding fee, the service fee that consists of attribution fee, activity fee, and the entry fee and participation fee. And it's not a secret to tell you now the fees, because I know that you will ask me afterwards. But so the fees, if we compare the European University Games and Summer Universiade and some other events are much lower, and this is also one of the characteristics of the event that we organize. Because we know that the cities who bid are not just the cities, it's normally the project that is consists of the partners. One is the university, city, normally then also the National University Sports Federation, and we would like to offer them the best financial condition to be able to run for such an event. So the bidding fee is 10,000 euro. Operational cost for the games in Rotterdam were 3.5 million, and in Zagreb, due to the number of sports that has enlarged, was 5.5 million to run the games, not to build the facilities around. The attribution fee is 250,000 euro,